here in Florida with one of my dear good friends, Mike McCarthy.
St. Patrick's Day.
Comedian Mike McCarthy. This is perfect. This worked out. This could not have worked out better.
Drinks with Derrick. Drinks with Derrick. How do you know the theme song?
Can you do a theme song?
I think Magoozy would probably help us out better, but drinks with Derrick. Drinks with Derrick. We're gonna get fucked up and tell some jokes. Yeah! See?
I like that.
That was easy.
That's how we got to do the outro,
That was
too.
easy, baby.
With
Okay.
this.
Absolutely.
Mike McCarthy, who travels with a silk robe. You're my
doesn't?
hero,
Who
dude.
doesn't?
Dude, I don't, and
doesn't?
I should.
Who
You
doesn't?
you are my spirit animal.
Okay.
With
Yeah.
your...
as long as we understand each other.
with the silk robe. That's...
Who doesn't travel with
the
silk
first time I saw you open the door at your in your hotel room with a with a silk robe and your silk pajama bottoms
Someone has to carry on Hef's legacy.
was epic.
Yeah, man.
You've been
You
doing
know-
comedy 35 plus years.
Good
Started
God,
off
that's
with
true.
Joe Rogan.
Yes, that's an absolute
Joe
fact.
Rogan, Tom Cotter, who's a old time friend of yours out of
yeah,
Boston.
yeah. Mhm.
Who's your favorite? Started off in Boston, amazing comedy scene. Who's your favorite comedians out of Boston? Your top three, if you had to list one.
I go with
in no
Gav.
particular order.
I go with Gav. I go with Don Gavin.
Don Gavin.
Kevin Knox, who is not with us anymore, but and Lenny.
Lenny
All
Clark.
Yeah. All just phenomenal comics. But yeah, Gav's number one. It's just bang, 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 bang. It's unrivaled how quick he gets to the punchline. How many jokes per minute, no doubt.
What strikes you about him that makes him so solid? Of all the years that you've been doing this,
Laughs per minute.
yeah.
Honestly, I got to say it's probably at least 20. Boom, 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 boom. Same thing with Cotter. Boom, 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 boom.
Right.
I'm more of a storyteller, you know what I mean?
Right.
I got to jump around like a monkey with his dick on fire or whatever. But just bang, bang, bang. Same thing with Mitch Hedberg, who's not a Boston guy, but bang, line, bang,
Right.
line, bang, line. But Gav doesn't have that hesitation because he's from Boston and bang, 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 bang. No, he's the
What
best.
was your thing? Because when you started with Rogan, what was your connection with Joe through the
Oh, we were
years?
both filthy.
Yeah.
We were both filthy, and in Boston at that time, people were like, "You can't be dirty," which was weird because let me tell you something. At that time, Dice and Kinnison and Eddie Murphy were the most famous comics there were.
Right.
So we were 19, 20 years old, and like, I don't know, I'm seeing something different than you are. Hats off to comics like you that can be clean and hilarious, but you got to be who you are on stage. Am I wrong? So yeah, that's the person that I was at 19 years old. My act has evolved, where back then I was doing fist fucking midget jokes, and now, you know, I don't really do too many fist fucking midget jokes.
Well, now it becomes
Which,
different.
by the way, Derek, don't fist fuck the midgets. They have a tough enough life as it is. And if they get stuck, you look like an asshole at the emergency room. You're like, oh,
Wait.
hey, I told you it's a bad idea.
Well, you look like Jeff Dunham. Is what you look like.
And nobody wants that look.
And nobody wants that look.
Hey, good.
See, I love.
Good,
oh, look,
good,
there's
fantastic.
an ambulance pulling up
Yeah.
here. That's perfect. This is great.
Thanks.
We're here on St. Patrick's Day, Portugal, Florida. We wrapped up the last show on the Irish comedy tour. You were
During the apocalypse.
during the zombie apocalypse of this stupid.
What are you gonna do, man?
I know. It's
Can't
fucking
laugh, you cry.
ridiculous.
Can't laugh, you cry. That's all you gotta do, man.
First time I contacted you to do the Irish comedy tour, 2006.
Oh, I remember.
You were
Vividly.
on. Where were you at? You were on a beach, weren't you?
I was
Somewhere?
on a beach and you called me up. We had already done that one show in West Palm Beach.
Right.
At that great theater with the wonderful people that owned it, and you said, "Hey, I think this has legs."
Oh, Jupiter, Florida. The Atlantic Theater.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you said, "I think this has legs, and maybe we should give it." And I walked away from that. I walked off the beach into the house, and I talked to you for a little while. As I walked down those stairs, I remember going like this, this really could be something special. I didn't realize it was going to kill me,
Right.
but, you know, still.
Every rose has its thorn.
13 years we've been doing this, and as I said on stage tonight, kid, Keith Richards would have tapped out in a decade. He'd have been like, you know what? Come on. It's a little
What
much.
was your? Because we had just by the grace of God, and I always just by sheer the fortunate convergence of having a great product. I think it's a great product, and connecting with the right people.
Oh, you're very right.
Of having our special on Amazon Prime. The first time you saw that, the first time you were able to punch it up on your television and see it, what was your reaction?
I waited till 11:59 and stood there when you said it comes on this day.
At midnight.
At 11:59 I turned it on. My reaction was like, wow, okay. We deserve it, dude. We deserve it. After all the hard work and the travel. Look, I love Damon Liebert, who was sitting right there. But you haven't been there since the beginning, kid. Like, we were telling jokes in Italian restaurants in Michigan where I was the mic stand. It's not a joke. It's true.
Yeah.
Dude, I had to hold the microphone
I was there.
for the guitar player. So, yeah, we deserve it. We
Describe.
Really do.
I know he's standing here. You know what? Describe Damon Liebert, our fiddle player.
The most talented leprechaun in the entire world. Very eccentric, but incredibly talented, and way funnier than you would think, because he says nothing on stage. Who is now picking up forks.
And he's
putting
cleaning
them
up around us right now.
He's picking up
At least
forks.
poke your head in there.
I'm just coming in here for a second to
I wish
clean up.
tonight wasn't the last night that we're working together.
I know.
I really we should have done this earlier in the tour. Well, I'm sorry.
No.
We didn't know the tour was going to
Who
end
knew?
right here.
With
kid.
all this
Of all the
crazy
comics,
stuff.
of all the comics in this country right now, we are the luckiest ones in the world to be working tonight.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I agree.
I'm just gonna go out. There were 2 ambulances and a fire truck that just pulled up. I'm just gonna make sure Keno's.
Oh my
okay.
God!
Oh, go look for a guitar player. Yes. Oh, there's a good chance. What are the odds that he would have actually died on the last night of the... Now,
Yeah, listen,
Derrick King.
Tour's over. We have more room in the van.
Derrick King, our guitar player. Oh, we can sell his guitar on eBay. What Derrick King, our guitar player, describe him to people as best you can.
You found him, but I was the first one to contact him.
Yeah.
In New Bedford, and I told him if we do this, we're going to
In
be
New Bedford, Massachusetts.
Yes.
Yeah, because he was doing a gig at like an Irish pub.
Right down the street from me.
Right.
Happy accident. We have been very, very lucky on this tour. You know, some people have died, but we're still alive.
Yeah.
But when I first met him, he seemed very serious, as did Damon. And I told him, I said, listen, we do this, we're going to be brothers.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to be brothers. So he's an absolute mess, as am I. I'm not casting dispersions. I have no right to. Go ahead, toss this over here at the glass house. But yeah, super talented, incredibly funny, so charismatic. Yeah, me old pal.
He's great.
Yeah, I love him to death. I love him to death. The first time I met him, I was like,
I love both of these knuckleheads. I love all you knuckleheads. You guys are
what's
great,
not
man.
to love? What's not to love?
Here's what's funny too. What people may or may not know about Mike McCarthy is you are a brilliant cook.
Oh,
You're a brilliant cook. What is your favorite meal to prepare? I mean, that's the one that you serve and you go. I know you always pride yourself on your corned beef, but what is the meal that you always prepare? You go, you know what? This is my Heisman Trophy.
I would have to go with chicken parm or smoked chicken.
Huh?
I make a mean steak, but anyone can do that. You know what I mean? There's certain, I'd go with chicken parm. Yeah.
When did you get started even cooking? Because literally, we'll be
I'll tell you exactly.
We'll be in the van. Here's what's funny, because people that are watching this don't know. When we're in the van, it's literally like Food Network. Because Damon, our fiddle player, is a brilliant cook.
You would not think.
I love to cook. Mike loves to cook.
What do you guys?
So we are literally talking.
What do you guys do on the road? You do cocaine? You talk about hookers? You do anything? No, we discuss recipes.
We discuss recipes.
So sad. When do we get this old?
It's not sad.
When do we get this old, dude?
We eat well, and we drink a lot, but we eat well.
We'd be dead. If we didn't eat well, we'd be dead. If we just went through like Checkers every single day. But
oh yeah.
Yeah, I can tell you exactly why I started cooking. We have sprinklers going off now on us.
Well,
just
not
so
yet.
you know.
It could happen though.
My wife, my first wife, who was the spawn of Satan. I'm sorry. She made a really good chicken parmesan, and after we broke up, I was like, what do I miss about that? Okay.
About the relationship?
Yeah. Nothing but that. And then I went down the street, because I'm Irish, and we have some Italian people who live down the street, and they go, hey, how do I make chicken parm? And they showed me exactly how to do it, and the love that goes into cooking, you know, how much you put it. Dude, I find it cathartic. Whenever I get off the road, I go straight home and start cooking. And they showed me how to, they showed me how to make it, and everything about it. And then when you serve your food to somebody else, and you see the joy that they get out of it, it's huge, dude.
Well, dude, you always literally like Mike will come on a plane, or we meet someplace, and you've got a bag.
Food, yeah.
You got a bag. Stuff's wrapped in foil, and it's in cellophane, and you're like, oh, here, look, and it's this little nugget of happiness.
Good.
And it's like, I remember the one time you had like 3 big pieces of smoked chicken in like a
You're a
Ziploc
big
bag.
fan.
I'm a
you're
huge
big
fan of the smoked chicken.
Yeah.
And you gave it to me, and it was just like, you get this little happy little look on your face. You're like, here you go.
For you.
Look
For
at this.
you. I love you.
This is my body, which will be given up for you. There you go. And it's and it's so cool to do that. And I feel the same way. I love cooking for people. I love, people enjoying a meal that you prepare, because that really is this is something that's very personal with somebody else.
That's the best way to put it. You get such a reward for giving somebody that you took your time, and I say to my daughter all the time, I go, did you like that? Did you like that corned beef hash? Did you like that omelet? You know why? And she looks at me and goes, what was the special ingredient? Love. Love, dude. Yeah.
Now, let me ask you something. If you were on an episode of Chopped, okay, and I gave you a basket that had the following 3 ingredients, what would you be able to do with it? Guinness, Swiss cheese, and
it's going to be
chocolate.
Okay. I thought you were going to say like gefilte fish.
No.
Guinness, cheese, and chocolate?
Guinness, Swiss cheese, and chocolate. What could you create out of that? Anything that you can think of off the top
I
of your
would
head.
melt it all together, and then what do I have access to? Do I have chips?
Whatever you want.
I would make some kind of dip out of that. I can see that working very, very well. Sweet and, cheesy. Oh, yeah, brother, that's pretty easy.
Sweet and cheesy? You just described our guitar player. You just described Derrick King.
Yeah, I think so. If you melted heated up the chocolate,
right,
put in the cheese, added the Guinness, and so what else can I grab?
Now, whatever you want. You've seen Chopped, and they can pull anything. You just need to incorporate those 3 ingredients into a meal.
Can I grab a protein?
Sure.
Oh, okay. Interesting. I was going to say a dip, but I mean, all that together is going to have a really sweet, savory, kind of heavy taste. May use chicken. I'm sorry, it's my go-to. But yeah, just kind of braise that up in that and let it kind of fall apart and put it over. It's going to sound so ridiculously stereotypical, but potatoes. Yeah, potatoes.
That works.
Yeah.
Mike McCarthy. Where can people find you online, you sexy bastard?
It is MikeMcCarthyComedy.com or theirishcomedytour.com. I prefer you go to that. That's where the talent is.
Go there. See us online. Amazon Prime. I love you. Dude, you sexy. Give us the outro. What's the outro?
Oh, shit, I'm not supposed to do that.
What's the outro?
Drinks with Derrick. Drinks with Derrick. You wish you were here. You know you fucking do.